What is up? How's it going? Welcome, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, BLUECREW, and all the communities out there. Guys, welcome to another DLTalk. It is Monday. How are you guys feeling? What is up to all the communities out there? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for hitting the likes on the way in. Thanks for the support. Thanks to the 3 viewers and 2 likes. I don't know what's going on. I guess we're getting rough media input. So let me see how I can make it a little easier on my laptop right now. Maybe it's this. Let's close this up. There we go. Hopefully that gives us a chance. Please let me know how the volume, the audio, the music, and everything is coming through. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for your support. What's up, Darcy? What's up, Alchemist? Mix in the house. Good to see you. Groze, how's it going, guys? Appreciate y'all. By the way, to Mix and Blink343, I'm not sure if you guys have shared your address in the Discord or not, but I will be sending your NFTs very soon, and then we will find out very soon who the winners of the September giveaway are. So stay tuned for that. Let me see how the stream is coming through, guys. Appreciate your support. Let me know how it's coming through on your end. Not too sure why we're not getting a clear stream right now. Let me see. Maybe if I turn off the internet on my phone. I think that would be it. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Huh. Guys, let me know if the stream's coming through smoothly. I think it should be. Breaking up on my end. Damn, that sucks. Not a good way to start. Let's see. Should be coming through all right. You know what? We're just going to keep going with it, though, and see if it eventually just gets into a groove. Internet's weird like that sometimes, I suppose. It sucks to deal with it right now. You know what? I'm just going to do no music for now. I'm going to keep my windows limited and see if we can get a good thing going here. So, guys, once again, not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to the BLUECREW. You guys are amazing. It's fine now, but was stopping. Okay, great, Darcy. Yeah, nice. Okay, well, it might have been just having too many windows open or whatnot. I guess we'll go through it without music for now. Ms. C in the chat. What's up, Ms. C? Good to see you. Stream crashing like a meme coin. Oh, snap. That's not good. Ay, ay, ay. All right, well, we'll keep going. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Once again, not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. So, we got XRP at 47 cents, holding pretty strong at around this area. We've been liking, you know, amazing what's been going down in the past 7 days and the past 30 days for XRP. The bullish momentum that we've gotten towards the upside. Let's look at its chart, right? Great breakout towards the upside of this overhead resistance. You got to love seeing us close above this on the daily. But, you know, crypto is highly volatile. You could see it's come back down to around maybe 44 cents and possibly come down and test previous resistance areas as support if we're going for a breakout, right? So it could come down to here, 38 cents for a new bottom, higher low still. Or there could be just kind of some weird scenario where it brings it down completely back to around the 31 cent range again before pivoting towards the upside. But those are the kind of 3 phases towards the downside that I can see. But if you go zoom out on the weekly, check out the stock RSI and check out the MACD. And guys, thanks for tuning in. Let me know how the stream is coming through. We had some trouble earlier with connection issues, but hopefully we're back in it. Appreciate you all tuning in. So on the month, on the weekly, hitting kind of a peak right here. Now, is that the case though? Is, since XRP is on a pretty strong breakout, is it just going to disrespect the TA, disrespect the stock RSI, and then just shoot up to possibly $1, maybe $1 plus? We'll just have to wait and see. But indicators showing that we could get some selling pressure to come in soon, at least on the weekly. Daily looking like it might have reached a top as well, right? But, anything could happen in this space. And, this is great bullish momentum for XRP on the breakout at this point. Okay, it seems like we're coming through a lot better. Now, let's see if we can put some audio in the background. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Thanks to any new subs, any new members. You guys know the deal. All right, there we go. King Dollar gonna get you. DXY coming for all your gains. Yep. 2A Crypto in the chat. We got J. Roy bulldogging. So yeah, it's exciting to see this breakout, but just don't be surprised. Crypto's gonna crypto, and there's gonna be high volatility that probably comes just to keep shaking out people, right? Just to keep, more drama continuing to grow for XRP and some of these other major cap cryptos. Speaking of other major cap cryptos, got BTC still hovering around the 19K range. ETH holding pretty well at around the 1300 range here. BNB actually not looking too bad at around these ranges, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does go a little bit lower. But now there's kind of BNB hype coming in from the XRP community a lot more because of them, I think being they're going to be in Swell, the next Ripple Swell event. So, BNB has already had connections to Ripple for some time. If you guys remember Ethan Beard back in the day and CZ, agreeing, like hanging out together and talking about Ripple and Binance, right? So Binance token looking very appealing upon its breakout from, low $200 range to up to about, $322. And so kind of good halfway point at around this range, but still up considerably in the past, 2 years from where it was at its low in the double-digit range. I have a feeling we will see double-digit Binance again. I'm not saying low 20s, saying probably about, 50 at most, or at least in the less. I know that sounds terrible for Binance, but I don't expect $40, but I could see $50, maybe $100 Binance coin coming. Not, and that's if I'm being bearish. If I expect, unless like there might be just a ton of bullish momentum on Binance that this is creating a new floor, right at the $200 range. Yep, exactly. BNB pumps are due to burning. Yep. We ain't going to $1 anytime in the next 2 years, Darcy says for XRP. Gotcha. We definitely enjoyed this relief rally, though. Guys, thanks for the 10 viewers, the 7 likes. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Fighting gets the algorithm there. Shout out to the Blue Crew here. Blue Crew's dominating the chat right now. They follow Gematria, Q-Tards, and Cartoon Bears here. Yeah. It does get a little eccentric on this channel. I don't think we have any recent Cartoon Bear news. But speaking of news, we'll jump into it and then we'll get back into the other cryptos in just a second. And if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I'm very active on it in terms of, the news that we get to share on this channel, especially. But I think, these types of sources in the crypto space are worth hearing about. So Ocean Protocol, project we've been... oh, no. Wait, let's go to Open UK right here. So projects like Mojaloop and the UN Blockchain Land Registry in Afghanistan are great examples of open source in emerging markets, allowing reuse and recycle of code, local participation in community whilst contributing and learning software skills. So Mojaloop continues to grow and more adoptions keeps building. And remember, they were an ISO 20022 hackathon winner, so they're very much, in terms of the open source realm, in the ballpark and in the awareness of central banks, right? Especially with the people who collaborate to make up Mojaloop. Apparently, there's been something going on with Coinbase being sued for patent infringement, so I guess we'll wait and see to see what's going on there with Coinbase. But once again, the safest place to keep crypto is in cold storage. Everything else is a gamble, in my opinion. XRP not going to $1, LOL. You are nuts. Gematria is the language of billionaires, says Mentalect. Okay, go broke following the language of billionaires. Hey, BLUECREW. What's up, Rye Guy? Good to see you, man. We all wish, but XRP will never see 10 cents again. Guys, thanks for hitting the likes on the way in. Shout out to the BLUECREW showing up here. And if you don't have a blue wrench, but you're curious to see what this is all about, I mean, if you're just into crypto, you feel free to leave a comment in here. And, get a blue wrench and hang out with the BLUECREW here. Don't be shy. So Tezos, welcome to Kathmandu, says Tezos, for 11th protocol upgrade. Whoa, what just happened here? Oh, this is the video for Tezos. So yeah, Kathmandu, the blockchain built to last. Tezos upgrades itself, making connections. I think it's definitely a sleeper in this space, without a doubt. XTZ gets no love. Where you at, XTZ? NGB, by the way, Zeno been calling out the NGB or DGB digibytes, so we'll probably pass that up in just a second. Ocean Protocol launch event coming. Ocean Protocol has Ripple connections, Interledger Protocol connections. I think there's somewhat of a sleeper. They know how to build through bear markets, and then they get good volatility, right? Let's go to the Ocean Protocol chart here. Once again, Ocean Protocol, made by Big Chain DB, I believe is what they're called. 613 million total supply, down 76% on the year at 15 cents. All-time high was at $1.93, but that was when it was going from about 4 cents all the way up to $1.93, and now looking like it could be creating a launch pad at around this point, or finding a bottom. I think we could go into single digits just briefly, possibly with Ocean Protocol, like perhaps under 10 cents or around 10 cents. But this is also looking like a great range of dollar cost averaging into something that's going to probably creep into the top 100 in the future. Looking all right in terms of the daily charts. Has room for more positive growth, so we could see perhaps a breakout here towards the upside for maybe possibly up to about 21 cents for Ocean Protocol in the short term. Could also come down to maybe about 9 cents here, find a bottom, and then climb up from there. I would say 9 cents would be a great bottom to be just accumulating. But right here, nice dollar cost average area for something like Ocean Protocol. We like finding the laggards, but like these enterprise cryptos, enterprise type of focused cryptos here, that you've already started seeing a trend with things like Algorand, XRP, XLM, where they've gotten their breakouts towards the upside. But yet, here with Ocean Protocol, you haven't gotten that just yet. It could be a late sleeper, or, waking up just a little late to the party, but could still make its short-term relief rally move right here from possibly 15 cents to something like 20 plus cents. And then if we start getting more bullish momentum in terms of enterprise interest and adoption, we can maybe see a nice even bigger relief rally, full potential up to like 56 cents, and then figuring it out from there for Ocean Protocol, right? That could be a good time to take some short-term profit, or hopefully you can break out of that trend and then just has such bullish momentum that we're going to new all-time highs. What do you miss? Just some news. Feel free to go back around there, but we're going to continue on. Stellar Meridian 2022, Rome, Italy. What's the date? October. I guess I can't check it out, but October's, I think, in just a few days or so. Zeno saying I bought more Jasmy and Zbeck. Jasmy and Zbeck definitely looking legit. Zeno sharing some movie symbolism here. Check this out with the new Avatar trailer. September 23rd. Limited engagement, 2-week limited engagement. Look at that. Crazy. And that looks like a phoenix right there in the middle as well. Something rising, like a bird rising up. Eco-friendly agenda, right, with the Avatar films. The green swan possibly rising. If you waited to buy, you missed more losses. Yep. What's up, Ani Brito? We got Ani Brito in the chat. Shout out to Ani Brito. Flare incoming fast. Yeah, dude. Flare's any day now, right? Exchange is already, enabling the code. Dude, is there going to be an unleash of Flare and SGB? Right? Because there's people who haven't gotten their SGB from certain exchanges as well. So is there just going to be a relisting of XRP? Flare token being airdropped and released. SGB being, airdropped and re-released to certain exchanges that, people are due their airdrop for SGB. Some will probably never get one because of certain, ones like Celsius Network, for example. I don't know if people are going to get their SGB from there, but I thought Cartoon Bears knew. I mean, so far the Cartoon Bears have been right. So far in the past month, they said green in September, right? September, October, November, December, green. So we'll see. Ragging on people had to. No, I hear you, man. I heard London is going down. They're going insolvent. Interesting. But they're ready, right? Isn't London ready? Isn't that their thing? Many here still believe in Cartoon Bears. All right, so, but, speaking of the enterprise cryptos, what are kind of like the top 5 that I think are, definitely, the top tier of these enterprise-focused type of cryptos, right? Excluding anything with BTC ETH related, I would say in terms of enterprise-focused cryptos, I would say XRP. Setting the standard of wanting to work with regulators and, many more reasons with XRP, just faster payments, focused on making payments cheaper, faster, more liquid, right? Using a digital asset instead of having to hold local fiat in reserves across the world. ADA, I would say, is an enterprise-focused, type of crypto. I don't think it's looking to try to replace fiat either. I think it's looking to be a tool. Probably a high-end smart contracts in the future. Solana. You wouldn't think Solana is an enterprise-focused type of blockchain, but they definitely have some very big weight, heavyweight enterprise interest. And once again, Greg Kidd, guy who's connected to so many of the major investments in the past 10 years or so. Things like Twitter, things like Coinbase, being Ripple's CTO, right? Now with Global ID and Global ID in partnership with Solana, and a lot more developers migrating over to Solana, especially with Ethereum's merge. you know, now that Ethereum's proof of stake, it's kind of playing catch up to some of these other ones that have been already in the game for some time. Obviously, it's in a favorable position at the 2 spot to maybe still hold its ground, but could start to see things like Solana, ADA, Polkadot rise. But let's go to more enterprise-friendly type of cryptos. Stellar and Algorand and HBAR. I would say those are about the top 5 is XRP, XLM, Algo, HBAR, possibly VeChain in terms of the supply chain enterprise adoption. I do like where Tezos is at. Tezos does seem that way as well. But yeah, XRP, XLM, Algorand, HBAR, and Quant would probably be... Oh, there we go. Digital Orgy saying Quant as well. So yeah, I'll type it down in the chat. XRP, XLM, HBAR, Algo, and Quant. I would say those are the most heavily focused. Some runner-ups would be SHX, possibly Atom. No, I wouldn't say they're super enterprise focused. So Atom, VeChain would be definitely a runner-up. Tezos would be a runner-up. FTT would be a runner-up for FTX. I think FTX is going to be like, you know, America's version of like a Binance, right? You'll have Binance probably doing its thing as well, and then you also have FTT. And FTT, Alameda Research, Sam Bankman-Fried, major connections with Solana. We also saw Solana mentioned as a major crypto, you know, by the ISO 20022 infrastructure news, you know, putting BTC, Ethereum, and Solana in like the same breath multiple times. Chainlink looks like it wants to make an upside moon movement. Oh yeah, Chainlink is definitely part of the moon squad. Let's check out Chainlink and their price. I think under $10 Chainlink is just tremendous value. We've been talking about Chainlink when it was around $6 or so. I think it was, you know, hopefully we found the bottom there. That would be amazing for finding the bottom there on Chainlink. But Chainlink, without a doubt, look at the moon.
God, this is definitely not normal. Look at the moon. Oh my God, this is definitely...
Without a doubt with Chainlink. Without a doubt. I feel like Solana is more hype, seems broken. I mean, dude, if it seems broken, why is there still more developers building on it and they just keep building? And all this news only comes out after they topped. You know? And, you know, you got a lot of like all these projects like Chainlink, Chainlink, Polkadot, Atom, Near Protocol, they all have connections with Solana as well. Ripple has an office for Solana in its you know, in its conference rooms, right? We posted this a good while ago. I still think so. I still think so. Polkadot, Polygon, Solana, and Tezos. Ripple's office has floors with conference rooms named after crypto projects. So if you're with the project and are meeting with us, ask for a room named for your project. Unless it's Tezos, that's a closet. And he's just like joking with Tezos. But I don't think he's like throwing shade that the project ain't good. I'm sure it's just like maybe even an inside joke between them and their teams. Who knows? I don't think he's legit throwing shade at Tezos because they have connections through Securitize, which David Schwartz and Arthur Berto are involved with. So yeah, 4 cryptos for the next bull cycle that I would be looking out for. And David Schwartz posted this in April 6th, right? So cryptos, these could be like him just kind of saying, you know, in his own mysterious way. Keep an eye out for these 4, right? And they are all major kind of layer 1 protocols. Or Matic, really just a major contributor and, you know, big reason Ethereum is getting the success that it's getting. So there may be other conference rooms, right, that they have, but I would say keeping an eye, like having exposure to these 4 just in case is probably not a bad idea. And that's just my opinion. Once again, I'll never tell you what to do. Yep, HNT just rolled over to Solana as well. It was a community vote as well. And, you know, Solana is a very, what I like about, you know, XRP, ADA, Solana, Polkadot, they're layer 1 protocols, right? Avalanche, fast to transact with, right? Good user experiences. And Solana, you know, so far one of the best user experiences that I've still have had in this space. Their Phantom wallet works tremendously. One of the first wallets where you were able to like have crypto and NFTs held in it, and that you can see the NFT in your wallet instead of it just being a name on it. A lot of good stuff. And instant transactions. Like you never worry about a transaction not going through right away. Now, they have an interesting tech that they use that is different from all the other cryptos in the space. So when it crashes, a lot of people think, oh, that means that it's faulty. That means it's not better. Or that it's not a good tech and it's just all hype. This thing is getting better over time versus, you know, just having to be the right thing right away. It learns from itself, right? Same thing with Tezos with an upgradable tech. XRPL, endlessly scalable, right? So they have room to get better. Doesn't need to be perfect from the start. Except for XRPL. XRPL was probably perfect from the start. Layer cake is going to be huge, and chain swap on Pangolin, Songbird, Melt Faces type of stuff. Yeah, possibly. Here are some of the runner-ups of the enterprise cryptos that I think, but I would say the top 5 enterprise-focused cryptos are XRP, XLM, HBAR, Algo, and QNT. XDC is also, how do we not throw this one in there? I'd say XDC without a doubt. XDC is definitely a major enterprise-focused crypto. AXPR is an interesting one. Still don't know if that one's legit or not, but interesting one to look into. Institutions won't use chains that go down. That's why they love XRPL. Digital Orgy, exactly. And I don't even think Solana is trying to go for central. I think they're trying to become like a NASDAQ, like a new age NASDAQ. So I think that would be something that's like a different use case than perhaps what XRPL is going for. But XRPL is all the money, and I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying Solana and XRPL have connections. They know about Interledger Protocol. They have the Greg Kidd connection. I'm just going to, that's what I'll hedge. I'm not saying one is better than the other. Of course, I would choose XRP above, you know, all the other cryptos. But I think Solana gets a lot more shade than people, you know. I think it's a legit one. I think it happens to just be getting FUD after it topped out, you know, just so people aren't buying at around these ranges for another possible momentum shift for something like Solana that could be the Ethereum killer, right? Cadena is another one to look out for if you guys are looking for things post-merge. I think Cadena is a very nice one here at around this range. POW, you know, kind of like a new age POW it's trying to be, right? At $1.43 with a $27 all-time high. Definitely had its moon day, going from about 33 cents all the way up to $23. That is close to a 10x right there. Or no, 100x right there for Cadena. So definitely made some noise. I could see Cadena possibly still going lower, but this is actually a good range. I like Cadena at around these ranges. I will keep my mooning DXY. Nice. What's up, XRP Hitman? How have you been? So the Nasdaq will be crashing with Solana. Digital Orgy, I get you with the crashing thing, but once again, it is a different form of consensus, and like it processes. So for example, a Solana transaction or transactions per second is probably getting close to, you know, like 100,000 transactions per second, and they're trying to get it to the milliseconds range, right? So that's already very ambitious for a project. But they can keep increasing the number of transactions per second, and the crash intervals start to get less and less over the time. So you're talking about basically not near instantaneous settlement for an asset. You're talking like completely instant settlement for any asset to flow, right? For micropayments, that's going to be huge, and especially something that is, you know, long term. Like if you believe in long-term Solana and it's only getting better and better over time and increasing in transactions per second over time and not crashing as often, so the crash intervals get less and less. Think about where, you know, those intervals would be 10 years from now, right? And it's not like it's crashing every second here. I do agree that Sol could get to 15 bucks again, though. I do believe that. And I'll be accumulating. I'll be buying once again. But I do like dollar cost averaging as well. 75% down on the year. And I think it gets a lot more hate, but I've just seen it in a lot of, you know, if major institutions are talking about this crypto, then it's more than just the crashing, you know? They're not concerned about the crashing. And why? Right? Just us as investors, we hear that word and we go, oh, no reason to invest. I don't know if you guys even remember, but in 2016, Ethereum had its own little crash, and that didn't turn out too bad for it in the long run. Is the bottom in gold and silver year? Yay for Green Giants, legendary. What's up, DN? Good to see you. Yeah, we do got the Green Giants coming on in now. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the 18 likes, the 13 viewers. We got legendary, E4 rockin', DN. Oh my gosh, speaking of the precious metals department, Digital Orgy, gold and silver will have to be revalued in the new system to where they should be. So yes, Digital Orgy, let's check it out. 1626, man. I think, yeah, man, this is an amazing dip right here that we're getting, guys. An $18+ movement for gold. Silver, 50+ cents movement in the past 24 hours or so. I'm liking this dip on these precious metals, man. I don't think we're going to see a $1,500 gold price. But damn, man, under 2,000 for gold is a tremendous, tremendous value. So Ocean Protocol was one to keep an eye out for. I think Ocean Protocol, once again, they have interledger protocol connections. Let's check this out. So W3C Interledger Protocol Workshop. Big Chain DB, right? Creators of Ocean Protocol. Partnerships and collaborations have included Microsoft, Interledger Foundation, Porsche, Toyota, Polkadot, right? And just to show you the Ocean Protocol connection with Big Chain DB. The initial foray into decentralized data marketplaces grew into a much larger project, Ocean Protocol. The team at Big Chain DB is now focused on Ocean Protocol. IDBP Foundation has assumed governance of the Big Chain DB software and networks. Data economy, real vision, ocean protocol, right? Alchemist in the house. You should be the king of the universe. Let's make it happen. All right, let's get into some more news here. So yeah, 4 cryptos I think in the next cycle to just keep an eye out for. Polkadot, Polygon, Solana, Tezos. But top 5 enterprise-focused cryptos. XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, Algo, Quant. So I'd say a top 6. We got to throw XDC in there. No doubt about it. Thanks for everybody tuning in, by the way. Stellar Meridian, 15 days until Stellar Meridian. Is there going to be an XLM pre-Meridian pump? Let's check out the chart for XLM. Shout out to everybody tuning in. How's everybody doing today? It's Monday. Hopefully you guys are having a great work day or wherever you are chilling. Hopefully it's going well. So XDC or XLM could go either way here. It can continue its bullish pump. Maybe go up even a little higher to about 13 or close to 14 cents. I would say selling pressure looks like it's easing or coming in at this point. You can have XLM come back down to the 10-cent range in the short term. I would say those would be at this point, because the stock RSI is indicating it can pivot, maybe try to create a double top of some sort or go for a higher peak, but it could also just come down. Selling pressure coming in, volume going down for the short term. We need a $3 XLM. Oh man, imagine. XLM is going to melt faces just as much. If XRP is going to melt faces, XLM, especially in a speculative market. Once again, we're still in a speculative market, so, you know, it won't. I understand it doesn't necessarily make sense with XRP or XLM following XRP. They are the only two that are part of the ISO 20022 standards body, which is something to look into. And we have said that Jed McCaleb, or speculated Jed McCaleb, is possibly a double agent. You know, they make it seem like there was this drama between Jed McCaleb and David, you know, or the Ripple team. But really, you know, Jed McCaleb just being a double agent just to make sure that it's all under the same umbrella. Right? If XRP and XLM are going to be the gold and silver or Coke and Pepsi of this future digital economy, then why not have the same type of consensus? Just, you know, what I would say XRPL has definitely grown to be more different, and same thing with XLM, but, you know, at the basis of it all, you know, still all in the same club, if you will. My blowtorch is going to melt faces. Right on, Sniff. Guys, this is not financial advice. Not a pro trader. Appreciate you, DN. Capable of melting your face as well. Okay. Oh, Loon C. Dude, no way. Loon C went up freaking... You son of a gun, man. You Loon Seers. What do you... Can't believe it, man. 36% gains. 120% in the past 30 days. You Loon Seers are crazy, man. Look at that. In the top 5 on the BLUECREW list right here. 120% up in the past 30 days. Cypherium up 115%. Cypherium woke up this month as well. Another sort of enterprise-focused crypto, if you will. I think it's worth speculating on personally, but I don't know if I'm chasing this pump in the past 30 days here for Cypherium. But it is a highly volatile crypto at the same time, and this looks somewhat bullish for Cypherium. This could be its moment, and we could be seeing a 7-cent Cypherium in the future. You know, they talk the big game of being ISO 20022 compliant, CBDC focused. You know, they do have some interesting connections. You know, it's just kind of, it seems just 50-50, but I think as just a swing for the fences, even if it's 50-50, could have some really big payoffs in the future with an all-time high of 9 cents. What if this thing gets to like 50 cents, you know, 25 cents, like not a bad Not a bad 10x there. And if they are walking the talk and they are like doing what they're doing with CBDCs or ISO 20022, that could be huge. But still 50-50 on that one. But nice to see those 115% gains, because we were talking about it before that pump, right? We were talking about it at around this penny range. Metronome, I have no clue what Metronome is, but 247% gains in the past 30 days. Has a very super low supply. Priced in at 13 cents. Let's see what Metronome's about. Built to last. Self-governance, reliability, portability. Chamber of Digital Commerce and Parian Boring. Follow Metronome. Interesting. They've been recently, I guess. Progress has been made with Gate.io. Upgrade to Metronome 2.0. Huh. Man, but that's it? Just the Chamber of Digital Commerce and Parian Boring following them? Huh. Ripple posting about Ubri Connect. Partners celebrated on this year's CoinDesk Best Universities for Blockchain. That's nice. Yeah, people even forget about that whole university initiative that they have with Ripple. Ripple's got a wide net for sure in a lot of things in the crypto space, and I don't know if you guys remember hearing about how much, you know, Ripple hasn't actually invested in the crypto space and companies in crypto. But yeah, they have a wide net for sure. The ECB is looking at a combination of distributed ledger technology and existing infrastructure for improving interbank settlements, according to board member Fabio Panetta. London is ready. There we go. Europe Central Bank exploring distributed ledger technology, DLT. We're finally here, you guys. No. Now hopefully people know why we call ourselves GDLT. Thanks, I learned that in the second grade. I before E except after C. Speaking out of swinging from the fences, did you see that the Grand Slam yesterday with the Guardians clinching the division? Boom. I did not, man. I did not get to see that. I'm not a vowel advisor. I'll never tell you your letters. Tell you about your letters. That's great. So a system that builds on existing interbank settlement infrastructure instead of one based entirely on DLT can be implemented more rapidly, X-Rapid, according to ECB Executive Board member Fabio Panetta. The European Central Bank is looking at the potential of distributed ledger technology, DLT, and improving the efficiency of interbank settlements. A member of the executive board at the ECB, after listing the many benefits of DLT, so he listed a whole bunch of benefits of DLT. Panetta also highlighted some drawbacks and made a case for a system that builds on ECB's existing infrastructure for wholesale settlements instead of building a new one based entirely on DLT. Work with the system, right? That's what we hear from Ripple and what they're doing with the XRPL. A distributed ledger is a decentralized database that is maintained and updated independently by individual participants in a large network. Wholesale central bank digital currencies are typically framed as a new type of DLT-based central bank digital currency that can be used exclusively for settling interbank transfers, having actually existed for decades, according to Panetta. But wholesale CBDC is not synonymous with DLT, as it can be based on any digital technology. So banks can already settle wholesale digital transaction using the ECB's target services on a centralized ledger. Crypto markets reach a capitalization of $3 trillion. Let's see what else. To consider how to keep up with the crypto world and DLT technology that backs it. The ECB is also in the middle of its own 2-year investigation into a retail CBDC. Panetta says DLT can enable the instant settlement of transactions in a wider range of assets around the clock, with a broader spectrum of participants, potentially including non-financial corporations, although he said DLT could also become more secure than existing systems. Panetta outlined some drawback as well. So efficiency, scalability, Bitcoin network powered by proof of work consensus mechanism, and the environmental implications of large amounts of energies needed to power the system. So Bitcoin's distributed ledger is permissionless, meaning anyone can participate, which may still compare unfavorably to centralized infrastructures, according to Panetta. Ooh, man. Is this just a big Bitcoin FUD? Or is this really stating something about XRP, right? So importantly, the governance of major DLT technologies and networks is dominated by actors who are either unknown or based outside of Europe, which raises concerns about strategic autonomy. Despite these drawbacks, Panetta says the ECB must be prepared for a scenario where players or market players adopt DLT for wholesale payments as well as security settlement, but a system that builds on the ECB's existing target services could be implemented more rapidly than a system based entirely on DLT. Guys, what does this sound like to you? I'd like to hear what the chat thinks it is. Do you guys think it's XRP, XLM, XDC, Quant, HBAR? Let's see what target services, ECB's target 2 services, right? Appreciate you guys tuning in, by the way. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Wait, what was it? Let me see. Oh, it says target services, but let me see with payments. Temenos. Ripple. Appreciate everybody tuning in, by the way. D, all of the above. Yeah, probably. Target 2, XLM, E4 rockin'. Huh, no target. What am I looking for? That would help to remember. Integration, showcases integration of Ripple technology into Temenos, right? T24 allowing real-time international payments, right? So let me see. Let me see if we find target in here. Nope. Temenos, target, payments. Yep, here we go. So highway to payment success, Temenos. Target 2 right here. The Temenos payments platform is also able to address global payments, instant payments, and all expectations of ISO 20022, Target 2, and request to pay. In particular, the Temenos Payments Hub is suited for the needs of the challenger banks for whom payments is key. And we just saw Ripple, right? Let's see if Ripple's in this freaking article. That'd be crazy. Nope. Right? Deloitte showcases integration of Ripple technology into Temenos. Right? I think Volante even. Let me see if we got target payments in here as well. But yeah, it could be all of the above, without a doubt. Alright, let's jump into the deep reds, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in, Blue Crew. Let's open up the phone lines if anybody wants to call in. Appreciate y'all. ask a question, shout out the Blue Crew, let us know about a crypto that you're looking out for, or all of the above. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks so much for the support, everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful start to your Monday out there. Here's the link if anybody wants to call in. Appreciate y'all. All right. So going into the deep reds in the past 30 days at least. Let's go with the 30 days for now. Let me get a sip. You guys are talking about some random crap in the chat. That's hilarious. Guys, appreciate you tuning in. So experience points. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about this project whatsoever. But looking like definitely terrible volatility towards the downside. Looking like it could be dead at this point, man. But we'll see. We'll see what can come from experience points here. Digital Bits continues its downward fall. It had people's hopes up and then just went down now into a new level, the 002 range. XDB could possibly be dead. Aleph.im I think is majorly undervalued at around this range at 11 cents. Looking at its history, it's been at around these prices before. Hell, it's been at 6 cents in 2020. So I think we possibly could be reaching close to a bottom here with something like Aleph.im. There's pretty small supply at 11 cents, and their adoption continues to increase. Very forward thinking with building on the Solana project in the past, and now they have a lot of other cross-chain options. Major layer ones right there. Cloud storage, backed by Stratos Technology, Alameda Research, right? Some other TRGC partners with Ubisoft, Synapse, Serum, right? Some major Solana focused projects there. More partners. Why not? Let's check out the list. Saber, Port, Orca, Radium, Reef. I think I just like seeing Alameda Research there and some others. Ubisoft. That's pretty good. Noya. Tezos, Ethereum, Polkadot, Cosmos, Solana, Avalanche, Polygon. Lightning fast, low cost, trustless. I think Aleph.im is the sleepers, so dig what they're doing here at around this range. 69% down on the year. Super low supply. 11 cents for, you know, once again, another kind of swing for the fences. Hopefully it has the potential, right? We like the potential when it comes to cryptos outside of the top 100. I like playing for higher upside when it comes to some of these lower cap cryptos. So I think Aleph has that type of, you know, possible high upside right here. You know, if it starts breaking towards the upside, especially being 70% down on the year. Planets token coming back down to earth after that kind of ridiculous pump it had for a bit there. But I do like the idea of just continuing to accumulate planets and supporting the Algorand ecosystem, especially if it continues to grow. 4.5 billion total supply for the planets token, and I think it's just such early days for a token like that. That one's another, you know, high upside, but also high risk. B4 rockin'. Handshake token's another one that I like as well. Right across the board here. 78% down on the year. Pretty low supply to what its price is. 4 cents with a circulating supply of 531 million. Total supply of 2 billion. But Handshake token's got a lot of good rep in the space. Right? Cosmos community, Flare community. Gotta like that, you know, complements their Pocket Network, which is another one we keep an eye out for. But Digital Currency Group, Jeremy Allaire following them. So, You know, Danny Aranda from Ripple, formerly from Ripple. CEO of like you know, major contributor, Peng Zhang from the Cosmos ecosystem, major Cosmos players following it. Evan Schwartz's Web Torrent. This is from, I think, like kind of like a Ripple offshoot right there, Web Torrent, following Handshake as well. So I like HNS around this range. I think it's highly undervalued. And I like that it's right across the board. I like the opportunity here for something like HNS. Decent liquidity for it. It should get on BitTrue soon, man. They should have HNS on BitTrue. Alchemist, did you sell at 48 cents the other day? Dude, I sold... Okay, so I sold half of what I was initially going to sell. And then I sold a little later at the 50-cent range. The rest of it, just in case it went up. And I said, you know what, 50 cents, I'll take it. And so, yeah, we ended up selling on and taking profit on that day for our Tradle portfolio, not our long-term HODL portfolio. But we'll see how it pays off, man. There could still be really good buying momentum for XRP that comes in. But I could buy back in now and add a little bit more XRP to the stack, or hope that XRP could come back down to low 40 range and then add again to the stack, adding a little bit more XRP. I should, but I just can't sell any XRP. Luckily, there are other coins. No, I hear you, D'Evelyn. I mean, I just try to get, like, with the Tradle portfolio, I just try to see the percentages more so than, you know, something that I want to be holding long term. I just try to find, you know, that's why we have the deep red section, right? This is why we look into deep red cryptos, and especially the ones that have, like, bigger substance. So, like, we would say a higher market cap crypto. A lot of these cryptos were, you know, 60+% down. XRP before this rise was 60+% down on the year, out of, you know, compared to some of these major cap cryptos. And I liked it around that range, like just how oversold it was for so long. It was like consecutive months of selling pressure that we had to get a good relief rally. So I played the relief rally there. You know, Solana was just under, where was it? It was at like $27. We liked the percentage there. Decent relief rally, right? AVAX, I love under $20. You know, so we try to play the percentages more in our Tradle portfolio than we do. So what the project is there's no bias towards it. Whereas in my long-term portfolio, there's definitely a bias towards certain projects. And XRP can go higher. XRP can shoot up to 60, maybe even 75 cents, somewhere around there. But I'll just be happy that I still was able to take some profits from and still keep my initial investment in, you know. I don't want to have to sell any of my 1 million or so. Oh my gosh, DN. Wasn't something big supposed to happen today? I'm not sure, my dude. I'm not sure. Maybe the library case legendary. Luckily, you are not on... Dudes, I find out that some news sometimes comes out way later in the day, right? Like, we'll stream, and the next thing you know, an hour or so after we stream, or, you know, going a few hours into the day, big news starts to come out for, you know, certain projects and things. So I'm not sure if there's going to be big news coming, you know, anytime soon right now with XRP, but I'm definitely liking, you know, the way the news has been coming out recently. Luckily, you are not on crypto.com. They set a limit on, yep, that was crazy that they set a limit on how much XRP you could trade. Day is not done yet. One thing I have learned, it is essential to understand time frame. I'd be interested to see if there's going to be more limits set on the amount of XRP you could sell. But yeah, not bad response right here for XRP in the hour with the 2% gain. That's pretty good stuff. But let's keep going into the deep reds here, guys. So aleft.im I would say is one of the feature right here of the deep reds that I like. HNS, handshake token, planets. I'd say Blue Zell is looking pretty good at around this range at 8 cents. I like Blue Zell. Let's see what else we got. I would say Pack Protocol right here, man. Pack Protocol gets some really high volatility sometimes. And at 256, I mean, to even own a node as well of in Pack, that looks like a good opportunity there. I don't know if it's dead or not, but Origin Trail Track at 17 cents is definitely a project I like right across the board right here. 500 million total supply, super low supply, 371 all-time high. I like Origin Trail where it's at here for Track at 17 cents. Definitely big part of our deep red section. SGB, who knows what's going down with why the price has to go the way that it's going, but we're still stacking it up, still delegating, still keeping an eye out for SGB. Let's see where it is on the chart here really quick. Shout out to the Blue Crew, by the way. Thanks to everybody tuning in. How's it going, everyone? Guys, thanks for the 19 viewers, the 25 likes. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to leave a comment in the chat. Get a blue wrench. Hang out with the Blue Crew. Can you annoy the crew and show us some hex chart, G? Yeah, for sure. I got you, Mix. We'll check out some hex chart as well. For Mix. I just gave SGB a just big fat green candle that's gonna come for it, 13 cents. I still like SGB could still be creating a bottom here, a higher low, for example. We've seen the selling pressure take SGB once down to about the penny 6 range, right? And SGB has already in the past week been kind of experiencing some buying pressure here. Stock RSI is low, right, which is a good sign. And selling pressure is starting to ease up, man. This is not looking too bad for SGB. If we start getting some buying momentum here and, you know, Flare comes out of observation mode, we're talking at least short term, close to 5 cents SGB. I would say close to it. I wouldn't say we touch 5 cents. So that's looking really nice right there for something that's currently at a penny. And you get staking rewards for it. I mean, compounding that staking, man, getting that type of return could be good. We'll see. We'll see if SGB is legit. Oh no, close. I accidentally opened my Ledger Live. Good morning on New Zealand. What's up, Ray the Musk? Guys, appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for any new subs, any new members. You guys know the deal. You guys are amazing. Shout out to y'all. Gold looking like a great deep red. I would say gold looking really good as a deep red option right here. SGB, aleft.im, HNS for handshake. Let's see what else. Yeah, I would say those cryptos at around that range look really nice. Jasmy under a penny. I'm liking Jasmy the more and more it gets close to 70 cent down on the year. But right here, I like the dollar cost average prospect for something like Jasmy, and possibly bottoming out at around this range. This one's definitely a long-term type of hodl portfolio crypto though with Jasmy. Index is known to have some high volatility, but I think we'll see how it picks up for Ethereum post-merge. I still like Casino Coin. I like Casino Coin still. I do. I actually got into Casino Coin more recently. We liked it when it was at the 0002 range, so not a bad gain in the past 7 days. But we were talking to the Blue Crew saying, you know what? Why not? Why not just see what Casino Coin's about? If XRPL starts to take off, XRP's taken off, XRPL crypto adoption starts to pick up, things like Sologenic, Casino Coin, Corium, the FLR connection, Songbird connection. I'm digging those type of cryptos at this point. All-time high was 008 for Casino Coin. So at a 000346, I think it's low risk and pretty high upside for something like this, and especially if it's possibly legit, like if it's actually following up what it's doing. How's your Nuna doing? Let's check out Nuna. I haven't even thought of Nuna, man. I've just been hodling it, but it looks like it hasn't been doing too well. Past 90 days, 42%, but I've just been using it and putting it in a pool on Stellar X. I haven't looked at Stellar X in a bit. But yeah, Casino Coin, like at this point, I'm just like, why not? Let's have some fun and see if it happens, man. We'll be laughing so hard if it actually paid off in the long run. But I do like Songbird at around this range, man. Songbird, just waiting for Flare to come out of observation mode. GDLT coin will run the new financial system. It is the new financial system. It's already been the new financial system. Let's see. Okay, so we did the deep reds. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, we got to do a hex chart for Mix here. How can I forget hex? Alright, so Hex at 3 cents right now, but could be setting up a launch pad, could be bottoming out at around this time to re-up. Possibly, man. I do like the way that the MACD and the stock RSI are at right now. So you could have your breakout finally towards the upside. Let's see what the... Oh yeah, I remember we were saying it's already kind of breaking out. This is kind of a weak breakout right here on Hex. Weak long-term breakout. But good momentum coming in. You had one wave here, then you had a little bit of a longer wave. I gotta say, this one might sideways out on you for a bit. But then all of a sudden just kind of have a steady momentum towards the upside. And then we're looking at like a 10 cent, 11 cent Hex in March of 2023, something like that. But it is a high volatility crypto. Hex could just all of a sudden go, bam, 11 cents, and then come down for a bit, and then all of a sudden we're back near the 20 cent range, and then we'll decide from there what goes down. If it's bullish. If this is a weak breakout and the selling pressure is winning, you could see Hex go down to about 0.29. Hopefully that helps out, Mix. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in for another DL Talk. Appreciate the 28 likes, the 21 viewers. You guys are amazing. Always good hanging out with y'all. I mean, distributed ledger technology is not going away, and if anything, it looks like it's being integrated into the infrastructure of the ECB. That was the big news of the day today. ECB exploring distributed ledger technology for interbank settlements, says executive board member Fabio Panetta. And more rapidly, let's say X-rapidly, DLT can be implemented easily without having to replace the infrastructure. What does Ripple say they are? A blockchain infrastructure company? Right? Compatible with Target 2 services, ISO 20022, CBDCs. So bullish, guys. I mean, this is a long-term game, but we're seeing it being built day after day after day after day. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Much love to the Blue Crew, the Green Giants, the Ledger Citizens. Always grateful. Thank you, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright, and you guys know where we're going. Look at the moon.
My God, this is definitely not normal. Look at the moon. Oh my God.
Much love, y'all. Keep the eye of the tiger. See you in the next one. Adios.